good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Link to the Past Randomizer Casual Boots Tournament, round of 32. We've got game 2 between Jamo and Yoke. I am Pixcalibur and joined on commentary by Mahoney. How are you doing today?
Yeah, thank you very much. Doing good so far. Yeah, and as already told, Jamo versus Yok. Jamo one game up. Yok has to equalize here somehow. Yeah, and let's see how he will achieve that, or if he fails. But yeah, as always, casual boots, the first 10 to 20, not 20, but 10 to 15 minutes, almost everything same. We need to find some divergence items, otherwise we will have a quite linear start. Yeah, and we have two pretty good runners here. I know about York, he has been earlier a quite good NMG runner. Is still in the top 100, I guess. Yeah, and Jamo, I think the name is known. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, this could become interesting here.
Kind of a cheap prize by my uncle there. Just that single arrow, okay. Ooh, okay. Early ether.
Yeah, and I'm quite sure that York is, if half race everything goes correctly, he will get his sub 5. He is one of these guys who grinds for it. Doesn't even matter that he picked up this one little magic pot. So these days he was flexing with a 455 somewhere in a community race.
We're seeing like sub 5 escapes, that's really good. I mean, outside of a mirror, I mean, that would get it down to like low 4s at that point.
Yeah, okay, sub 5 with Bill Rose 3, of course. Yeah, but Yorkis is quite hard grinding for that. Yeah, and look, Jamo here can easily compete, is even ahead a little bit. Oh, another medallion here, look.
Let's see if we maybe pick up our full medallion collection later in the escape here.
Yeah, that would be quite funny if the Shangard now has, or Zelda better said, has the bombers here. Okay, there was a key about to occur, so but we have one chance left, at least in the okay, 3 chances, 4 chances, or 5, doesn't matter how you count, but yeah, but on the other hand, this still means no divergence items, unfortunately.
Yeah, the small key either had to be there or in Dark Cross, so still have the map, haven't found yet, so we'll see if they don't find it. Do they remember to possibly just skip the Saint chest?
Oh look, and they will hit this door here at sub 3 25. This means you can still reach your sub 5. I guess this is a threshold here. And yeah, the back is quite easy and not too RNG heavy, so I think both runners will get a sub 5 here.
I mean, they'll probably be looking for some bombs. Nice to have that on hand for later.
Yeah, absolutely. Not the worst thing in a casual boots if you don't find some, because you can farm some in front of Kakariko. Yeah, but still takes time, and you have to make a decision if you farm 1 or 2, and the second costs 10 seconds more. So yeah, of course it's more convenient if you get some earlier. And in a second we will see if both runners get their sub 5, but I suppose this is Jamo sub 5, this is York sub 5, congratulations.
Oh,
Yeah, and
that's impressive. Man.
pretty much it's just an idol, but yeah, it's always nice to have, and it shows how good you are in doing it, at least the escape sequence. Oh, that was a fast map check. I guess it was Pendant Eastern.
Yes, that was a red pendant Eastern, red crystal Hera, and a regular crystal in desert.
Was it 10 arrow drop on York side and 5 arrow drop on Jamo side?
Yeah, I saw a little difference there. Oh, that's kind of not a good thing to see on the lumberjack there.
It absolutely messes up the entire seat. So there's so much behind the book potentially. So you can get desert access through mirror and flute and all this stuff and mids. Yeah, but it could be that desert access. What is desert? Desert is crystal here. Yeah, it's required to play. Yeah, that could be spicy. Let's see how the runners go for it. Yeah, and potentially Myra could be pendant later. That means it's possible that the flute never occurs. Yeah, and that on the other hand means this book is required, but you don't know. I like that. It's even more ugly than the bow, I guess. So
I kind of prefer having because I know some seeds I saw like a glove. I think one seed I saw a moon pearl. I mean, those you have to go after Aga, so there's no uncertainty. But this was one of those items that you're gonna probably put that off until the end.
Yeah, absolutely. And here we have our first little divergence. Yok was farming for 2 bombs, Jamo for only 1 bomb. Yeah, and the odds are that you get some here in early Kakariko. But if not, you're quite in trouble. But yeah, this second bomb costs, I guess it's 10 or 12 seconds. So it's not nothing. It's not free. And there are Jamo's bombs.
Both gonna like seeing that because at least they don't have to go to the shop and spend 50 rupees on that.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you only farm for 1 bomb and don't find any, you have to leave in the well. You have to leave the item behind for the time being. Mostly there are just bombs, but yeah, it's the first unintended skip, and yeah, that's not good for your feelings, for your confidence. And there are Merle and Shovel in Kakariko, and bottles have occurred already, already. Nice awareness here of Jamo that he could turn in the gold bee into money. And how was Yok able to overtake Jamo here? Or did Jamo farm for 2 bombs as well and I missed it? No,
yeah,
he didn't, right?
Yeah, he probably farmed for 2 bombs because they both have 2 bombs, and then I think Yok didn't turn in the gold bee.
Yeah, okay. Then it was my mistake. Sorry for that. And look, Yok here is going for buying bombs, actually. There was a powder.
Alright, at least don't have to worry about any fake powder tricks or anything. Got actual powder. Ooh, they might actually take that back and check that. That's now in logic.
This is already Dark World access, right? Oh, this is
yeah.
spicy?
Oh yeah, that's full Dark World. So that book is just gonna stay in the back of their minds. I mean, they need logically will need a lamp and another sword or cape anyway.
Oh, and it brings the powder in logic immediately. Yeah, the thing is about this early Dark World access, it always is like a coin flip what you do if you proceed on your standard route and go on South Shore and all this stuff. And or if you immediately go back in Kakariko and enter the Dark World, maybe leaving some items behind, which could make your routing quite easier.
Okay,
boy.
well, that's the backwards fetch quest there.
Yeah, this is exactly what I thought about that. So Vice is flip vanilla or something like that. Oh look, and Yok is even going for the shovel here and for race game. And Jamo thinks no shenanigans today, just go for the South Shore. No experimental stuff here, just get your items. But yeah, Jamo's one game up. That means he is not in the position to make some plays here. But Yok is. If he wants to stay in the tourney. And what is Yok doing? This is a fast Sasha play, I suppose.
Yeah, at least a closet. Probably, I don't think they're gonna dive Eastern. That'd be really risky to go into pendant Eastern at this time.
Yeah, I think the combination of Eastern being pendant and not having a mirror yet is what this play costs. And there is a mirror. Oh, and this could be if Jamo, depending on his routing, of course, but this could be left for a long time there.
Yeah, that's and that's not a hard place to look in, but I've seen people kind of ditch that place for much later, especially if Pod ends up being a pendant as well. That's really gonna get potentially left behind.
Yeah, the best thinking about the routing for it is you go to Pod at some point and have a mirror then, and then just route it in. Ah! Bad luck here, bad for York that this bomb did not work, but it's so nice if it's worked. Yeah, but routing rise, this could be quite bad for Jamo here. Oh, and think about it. Yok can easily tie in the South Shore here. What is Swamp? We have not seen a map check yet, I think.
Alright, so we know that's Flipper's locked right there, so that's a flute in the Waterfall Ferry. And we also found a cape in there. And we got Yoke already doing some of these mirror checks here. K45 with nothing.
Yeah, the cape is interesting here because we know about the book on Lumberjack Ledge. Yeah, and since the runners don't have a Master Sword yet, yeah, this cape could be. It's not very likely, but could be the required access to Aga's Tower for the book. And I really want to see a map check here. I want to know if Meyer is... Ah, there it is. No, Meyer is in no pendant. But Turtle Rock is green. And the last one, I didn't see.
That was the Thieves Town.
Yeah, okay, but now with the book is now very unlikely to be progression. Only mids could be on it. Because as soon as mids occur, we have logical access to desert. So book not for desert. Yeah, and on the other hand, there could be 2 items, or there are 2 items on the tablets which are only accessible by the book. Yeah, but this would be last locations, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of logic, I guess if you put flippers in desert, then you would logically have to do AGA for that book. But since they can just water walk to get to the waterfall ferry.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. So flippers today only technically required for entering Swamp Palace. Yeah, Jamo is on the way to the mountain. Oh, let's see if he immediately goes farther here or only rescue the old man. Yeah. This is bad routing for Jamo here without the mirror. Oh, the early mirror could be so good for York here.
Yeah, that's gonna give East. Oh, that's gonna give that sword. Okay, sword, and then East Death Mountain on top of it, and well, definitely Spec Rock is big yield today. A sword and a bow.
Yeah, I think the bow here is good for Jamo. So now he can full clear port. Has no fire source, but okay, who need that these days? Yeah, but this isolates him after he does not find a mirror in port. It isolates Sasha, and that could carry him there, I guess. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah. Oh, this is an interesting play on Jamo's end. He's just gonna straight up take out Spike Cave here.
Oh, that was either close or calculated. Yeah, but for nothing.
But, I mean, that's about as good a time to get that out of the way, because that's just one of those checks that there's no good time to route that in.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, and if he finds a hookshot, he can easily play the mountain. So has not to care about this stuff which is left there. And what would be bad for Jamo now would be mids, I guess. So if he finds mids or hookshot or some stuff on port, where he most likely will head to now.
It's just whatever progression that will pull him away from Saha's closet.
Yeah. So I guess he needs to be funneled at some point to Zaha's closet. What is Green Pendant? Turtle Rock. Oh, Turtle Rock, so far away. And Yoki are playing quite thoroughly, therefore that he is 1 game behind. So no blaming here. He found the mirror. Yeah, and as predicted, Jamo here about to go to pot. It's a no-brainer more or less. So 5 items is a crystal, and if you know how to play it without fire source, not too hard there. Yeah, but look, he has 3 potions, so this should be easy peasy.
Yeah, crystal anyway. And now, if he finds nothing in pod, that probably a better chance of taking him to Eastern because he's probably going to be running low on checks.
Yeah, the thing is, he has... Oh no, he has not. Thiefstone is a pendant here. Look, I missed that. Thiefstone, our 3rd pendant. I was about to say that there is another crystal to clear, which is namely Thiefstone, yeah, but it isn't. Yeah, it could be that he make this intermission and just makes a little fast slasher play, which would absolutely make sense. So these are 3 fast items. Yeah, but look, Jamo now here in pot. Yok will be there with a mirror. Mirror saves a lot of time here. And honestly, I see Jamo more going to Vu after doing this here. Oh, look! There's a nice hover. Let's hope for him he gets it. Oh, unfortunately, look, not. Always like to see it if this hover works.
That one in particular is really difficult.
Yeah. So I tried to hover the Moldom gap in GT after I had a quite ugly hover seat. Yeah, and it's like 1 of 5 attempts actually work. So I can do that. Yeah, and these guys try to do this 15 seconds for 15 seconds and change their directions and stuff, so it's so nice to see. Oh, there's a hookshot for Jamo. That is not good. That is really not good.
That's going to definitely pull him away from Saha's closet there. There's a lot you can do with that hookshot. And yeah, in chat, we already got bottle percent. Found all 4 more bottles in 20 minutes here.
Yeah. Oh, Yok, don't fall down. Yeah, and we didn't mention it. Yok is here about to finish Crystal Hera. Don't know if he has 1 or 2 items out, I guess. I have absolutely no idea, I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, I just saw 3 bombs, so I don't know if we saw the other item yet.
And would be... Oh, there are our flippers in pot. Flippers and hookshot. Oh, this is quite a loaded pot here.
Okay, so we're just trying to figure out the logic chain, so now that's a fire source locked. Either fire rod or lamp, I believe, is okay for that room.
Yeah, but it was Dark Hue, right? So we don't even know which one of them. Oh, and there a burner. Yeah, and I see Jamo either on the mountain or doing the Kakariko trip. Oh, this is even more bad for Jamo here.
Wow.
Oh boy.
I'm going to be impressed if he decides to go to Saha's closet anytime soon. Man, that is going to... that's just in the back of his mind now. That's so much open at this point.
Well, I mean, if he does not play it soon, and I guess, with soon immediately after this pot now, because he has no crystal dungeons open anymore. Oh, he has. He can go on the mountain and clear Hera now. Yeah, but the thing is, maybe he wants to back up himself and do this for security purposes. And yeah, we have to hope for him, because otherwise he is quite in a bad situation here. Just imagine something is behind the mirror. Let's say graveyard ledge or whatever. So he has to catch up for all these pesky checks afterwards.
Not too often I see a crystal pod be completely loaded with goods. Usually it's like pendant pod. You would see this. Here we've got hookshed, we got flippers, we got mitts. So that's already not that much more for go at this point. That's gonna need, still need fire rod, need Samaria, possibly bombos. Logically need a lamp, but that could be, well, actually that has to have a lot of restrictions because that locks it locks mitts and hook. Was the upper left was flippers or something.
Yeah. I guess this is quite nice for York here. Oh, York, by the way, could be tempted to play Eastern afterwards. I don't think that he will do, but with a mirror in hand, he could just mirror to it, standing right before. Yeah, and look what's in. Maybe getting 1 or 2 items out and say, no, this is not the answer today, but I played this and, yeah, tried at least to get something out.
Yeah, I mean, if Pendant Eastern has actual progression, that could be huge if he decides to go into that.
Oh, and wanna know what? That would be the worst case for Jamo here, because after he goes to Eastern area and sees the mirror, which opens everything for him now, he will never proceed to Eastern.
No, not the Pendant Eastern, yeah.
No.
There'll be less location at that point.
That could become a spicy seed here. So what are we looking still for? We need Fire Rod, Ice Rod, maybe Medallion, Samaria. Yeah, this is 4 items. Oh, by the way, the book is now absolutely not required to enter desert.
Yes, yeah, you got the back door now, because all of that is logic. Yeah, because if you get the lamp, which you need that to put Aga in logic, but that puts everything else in the logic.
Yeah, and by the way, Jamo here is going for the Sasha play, getting his mirror. Yeah, has the flute equipped, and he will opt out here, not entering Eastern Palace for a trash pendant.
So at least he got that mirror out. Yeah, got the mirror out of the way, because that would have been really bad to orphan a closet like that. Yeah, so yeah, we don't necessarily need Ice Rod since TR is a pendant. Yeah, we do need Fire Rod, we do need Samaria, possibly Bombos, especially if we have Fire locking Fire scenario, or if Meyer is locked by Bombos. And that might be about it. We don't need that much else, actually.
Yeah, you're right. I thought not required. My bad. Yeah, but this is 3 items left for the draw mode now. Just for the rules, I want to see one on behind the book.
Behind like it has to be a tablet now. That'd be really trolly. Oh, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So this would be a seed. Especially you can't even read the pet and most likely play for the pet beforehand. And then getting this single error, it's out, but let's say a single rupee or stuff. Yeah.
Let's see, pedestal, there can't really be that much on pedestal, actually. I think the only thing could be Bombos to lock Meyer.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you can't have either Rod, you cannot have Samara, but if it's like Bombos and then Meyer's Bombos locked, I'm like, that's wrong at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. So what are the odds, right? But yeah, we all have to construct all these ugly scenarios where runners lose their mind and deleting the game immediately after the game, after the race.
I mean, we love it. The chat loves seeing all this stuff. I mean, probably seen plenty of seeds so far in this tournament that just like last locationing everything. You know, items are in like the worst possible spots.
Yeah, I had one of these yesterday, and it was quite ugly, but yeah, it's not the thing, you know. Yeah, Jamo is in swamp now. Crystal has to make a decision if he wants to play left side or not.
It's probably gonna depend how many items he's gonna be missing here. He's already found a compass, so that's kind of not what you want to see. Ideally, you want the left side to be map compass.
Yeah.
Sank heart in the diver down room. Yeah, there's gonna be some items on the left for sure, because that's already map and compass. So that's at least, I think, 2 items. And if Argus drops the big key, that's, I think, 3 items. You might very well just go back in.
I suppose Jamo 1 game up would go there. Doc maybe not. Not sure. Yeah, and we see bosses on both sides here. Yeah, nice strat here by Jamo. He knows how to play this. Oh, but phase 2 could become interesting. So having no silvers, no rods, and only a fighter sword. So this is not the nicest to do. Yeah, but yeah, he can do it. Yeah, and Jörg now has to decide if he wants to mirror and what he equips. It. Yeah, okay, he has to mirror and maybe flute then. But yeah, it could be that he walks into Eastern straight away.
Nice Argus fight there. Oh, there's I would think Jamo's gonna go back in. That's, I think, 3 items still in the swamp.
Yeah, and Jörg decides not to play Eastern here. In my opinion, it's a correct play here, but yeah, it's Meadow and something could be in there. Yeah, Jamo goes back. And keep in mind, Jamo has the entire mountain open. Oh, wanna know what? I think the correct play here is first to check what you need for a medallion from Meyer.
Oh,
Or not the correct play. We are playing rando. There's no correct or wrong, but a preferable way. And yeah, it would make a difference if you need 2 items or 3 items to go mode.
Yeah, they can. I mean, they could do the whole outside Meyer area. Can actually scout desert as well. Could easily find a fire source in there and just complete that level. Oh, that is a one place for a lamp there. Okay.
Hello, logic. Oh yeah, and oh no, this one is not behind hookshot, right? This is behind mirror and flippers, but flippers were bow and... Wait, flippers were in Dark Maze, right? Or in Dark U?
I think the U-shaped room.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah, this...
Yeah, it can't be in the Dark Maze because it'd be a catch-22. Like, they'd lock each other. So I think it was in the U. So it's fire rod locked, logically.
Yeah, right. No? This is what I was about to well, what my thought was. Yeah, so no fire rod in Ice Palace. No.
No. Yeah, because you need flippers to get there. And mitts anyway. You need them. And that's lamp lock. Oh man, this chain's gonna get we're gonna be trying to figure out this chain at the end.
Yeah, and my brain starts to hurt now. Yeah, left side swamp, nothing today. Let's see if York will play this as well.
Now playing Mire is more attractive because you can do desert. And that might be what Jamo's doing here. A reasonable play here.
Yeah.
So let's see. Mire is locked by Ether. And that was at the very start of the game.
Yeah. As well as Quake, so both were in escape. Oh, there's Ice Rod. Yeah, but still, if he has been earlier here, at least York, if he plays left side, yeah, this could take away the decision if you play left side or not.
Yeah, and since he's down the game, might actually just chance skipping left side here, which would be correct in this case.
Okay,
yes.
let's construct what happened here. So flippers were in dark U and the mids were in dark maze, right?
Okay, so you're gonna need to start with fire rod.
Exactly.
To do the dark U room to get flippers.
Right.
And
then you can go back, or you can get in swamp to get your lamp. And go back to get your mids then. That means no fire rod behind the mids, right?
No. Fire rod can't be locked behind any of it. It has to be at the very beginning of this chain, so it can't be an ice, it can't be locked behind mids, or flippers, or anything like that. It can't be in Hera basement. In fact, it can't be locked in any dark room. Locked behind any kind of fire source, since that's your first fire source. Let's see, I'm trying to think, could it be in, let's see, desert, for example. Could it be in here?
Well, I guess it could not be in desert, because it's lamp locked so far, knowing the book is behind Aghanim, and mids. Mids are so deep in the logic. Yeah, but with this knowledge in mind, it would not be the worst play for York to go into Eastern Afterpot.
Yeah, because Eastern's starting to look a little bit, yeah. Because you're trying to find where is this fire rod that you're gonna need. So like Smith Chain isn't gonna have it. I mean, Thieves Town, nobody's dived Village of Outcasts, actually. Nobody's even dived anywhere in that area, so it easily could be Ooh, hey, checkerboard key, that's a nice find.
Yeah, but still, the runners are looking for the Zamaria as well, so Fire Rod is not our logic now. Yeah, but if Zamaria occurs, the runners have to have heavily this in mind. This could be the game decider here. Oh, Jamo has to be careful. He is down to 2 hearts. So not too likely that he dies, but could happen, even to such an experienced runner. Oh, nice bow strats here. Very nice. Nicely done.
Yeah, better than with the Ice Rod. The Ice Rod feels like it has a little bit of a lag in it, or it goes a little slow, so it can be easy to misaim that thing. But the bow is yeah, good aim on that one.
Yeah. So York will have an easier time here with his Tempered Sword.
don't think Jamo's gonna be dipping into Mire yet. Don't have Samaria, and there's a lot of other checks to do. So, I mean, looking at those spots first.
Yeah, and we have to keep in mind here the entire mountain open. Yeah, and well, I guess playing early Mire as a crystal without Samaria is not the worst thing in the world, just because you have to look for the key either way. But still, you're losing some time, and most likely it's not in there and nothing else left. Unless you have the seed like I had yesterday with Fire Rod and Ice Rod in Mire. Pendant, by the way. Okay, now I stop complaining about this game. Yeah, but what I was about to say is it's just not good to play Crystal Mire, but it's not the end of the world if you do, right?
I mean, that's not that bad. Let's say if you get big key and cutscene chest, I mean, you pretty much have to run the whole level anyway. So when you come back, it's just a quick run to the end. So double dipping that is not the end of the world. It's not like maybe double dipping TR or something, which is more annoying to do.
Yeah, absolutely agree. Look, I like the play of Jamo here.
First look into West Dark World, Village of Outcast. I mean, I haven't even taken a look here. Can at least look at the first 4 chests in each town. Nothing in the chest game.
And I think odds that Firewood occurs here are not too low. Has pretty much true, right? If we are not mistaken with the logic.
I mean, if it's like in the front of Pendant Eastern, I'm just gonna laugh at that point.
And it's kind of scary. It's a confusing logic chain, and you can easily get something wrong there. But yeah, if we are not mistaken, the Firewood absolutely can't be behind the mids. Yeah, and that would mean Yok is here only looking for the Zamaria. Yeah, on the other hand, if Jamo finds the Fire Rod here and goes on the mountain afterwards, yeah, he could be tempted into Turtle Rock for 6 items plus Green Pendant. So 7 in total.
Well, no Samaria yet, so safe on that end. So if they get Go mode Samaria, that's very good, because you never have to touch TR.
Yeah, this would be... Yes, of course, the last item is Samaria, you're right, sorry about that. Yeah, either way, they don't have to touch Turtle Rock, right? If our logic assumptions are correct.
Yeah, let's see. So, I mean, TR was ether locked, and because they're not missing a lot of items right now, Bombos is probably not. No, Bombos can't. It can't be lock fire in ice because need flippers. So Bombos probably has no logical play. So it's just Fire Rod and Samaria.
Yeah, it's quite narrowed down, right?
Yeah. And Fire Rod has to be early in this chain. So TR might not get touched at all.
And in the end, it's actually Mire then for the Zamaria. That would be fun.
Vanilla.
Or, of course, the book. Yeah, but can it be the book? Oh boy, my brain! Ah! Okay, book is only... No, I don't get it.
Book could only lock Samaria in this case. It can't lock Fire Rod. And that's not logical for Aga anyway. But Fire Rod is eventually locks Lamp, so I think it's just Samaria that can be on a tablet.
Yeah, you're right. So flips Daikyu could be enlightened with Fire Rod, but yeah, you need this Fire Rod to get Lamp. Yeah, that means no Fire Rod behind the lamp. Yeah, easy. Oh look, and York didn't touch T-Stone here. Rather play Smith Chain. Makes sense. T-Stone was early possible to play. And by the way, Jamo got all items out of T-Stone.
I don't think we really saw anything in there. It was just random, just nothing progression-wise.
And Yokia never ever want to touch T-Stone. I think this is his play here to catch up. Or has he been there and I missed it once again?
I don't think he's stepped into Thieves' Town.
No.
Neither runner's stepped into Skull Woods yet. And, vanilla Fire Rod there would be rather trolly.
Yeah, I like the play of York here doing the North Road shenanigans before Scarwoods. So it takes a little bit longer because you have to run back. Yeah, but it so often happens that suddenly Fire Rod occurs here. Yeah, and then you have your double dip into Scarwoods. Yeah, but on the other hand, if you do such plays too often, you lose 2 minutes over the entire seat, and yeah, this is absolutely not what you want.
Yeah, not in a potentially short mode like this. I mean, something like all dungeon key sanity is fine because you gotta do everything anyway, so. But not something like this where a couple minutes can be pretty bad.
Yeah, absolutely agree. I could imagine that York wants to play out his mirror as much as possible, so it's not guaranteed that Jamo got it.
Nothing in I think this is gonna be the big key. Oh no, I probably saw it somewhere else already. Okay.
I wonder when Jamo goes on the mountain. York, you have a boomerang. Use it.
So I'm assuming big key is in the back of Skullwoods, because I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah, I suppose either the runners have 2 items out or the big key has not shown up yet. By the way, what we absolutely did not mention so far is the reward for the runner who wins this series. Yeah, and this is GFE waiting there in the round of top 16.
That's gonna be a good match. Whoever gets in, that's good. Tremendous players there.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty much every player now still in the tourney in the top 16 is a potential winner of this tourney. Oh, and by the way, this is the last game in the round of 33 here. So after that, everything is decided so far. Yeah, but if you have a look, these runners, I think pretty much every one of them could win the tourney. Yeah, okay, and this is now York playing for T-Stone. Oh, boy! This was a Mario and Catfish, which York heavily isolated with his play.
Wow. Okay. Oh, that's big there. That you never want anything on Catfish. Oh my goodness.
And look what Jamo is doing.
Ooh, Eastern. So first look at East. If Fire Rod is just sitting in the front here, oh man, that is like that is really massive. Oh, the Catfish check is just, that's such a bad check to have something on. And Samaria is like in the back of this chain, and man, oh man.
Yeah, and this tells us that Jamo is absolutely aware about the logic chain here. So otherwise he would be in a mire immediately. Yeah, and afterwards then Turtle Rock and all this stuff. But he knows, no, it can't be there. It pretty much must be here in Eastern now. So Eastern and some other stuff we have left.
I mean, Jamo hasn't even like the mountain after he got the bow, but that's it. He hasn't touched anything else there.
Where was the bow? So the hook shot for the mountain. Oh no, the mirror and the hammer opened the mountain as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if he's gonna try to make Hera Crystal 7.
Oh yeah, right. He has so much left on the mountain, and even the... Yeah, there the fire rod is. Oh, that is bad for York. He had such a nice chance.
Oh, there we go. I kind of mentioned that, you know, if fire rod's just sitting in the, like, somewhere in, like, Eastern, I'm like, oh man. That is such an awful place for that. Oh, that's go boat for Jamo, right?
Yeah, and I wonder what he's doing on the mountain now.
Oh, he saw the sword there. He's probably going for that at the least. He definitely would want this, because that's going to make Cold Stare, Vitreous much easier to handle.
Yeah, that's true. That's right. But with... Yeah, for Cold... Yeah, for Vitreous. So Cold Stare easy here with Fire Rod.
So now we finally proved that Aga is not in play. So the book is not. It's not gonna have anything to really care about. So the most would be the other sword or silvers. But you know, tempered sword is already more than enough for these runners.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look, just imagine York would have been in Eastern early for the Fire Rod, then his route would have been Skullwoods, and then the North route, and maybe end up... there is York about to. Yeah, but this shows a little bit that York most likely is aware of the logic chain here as well. Yeah, and this route could have been ended in Catfish then. Yeah, but unfortunately it was not for York.
Yeah, I mean, Catfish is just one of those checks that's very hard to route in, especially when they've done Waterfall Ferry and Zora, because a lot of times the best time is just route those together, but that's not easy to do a lot of times.
Yeah, once again, Catfish.
Very nice cold stare fight there. Absolutely clean.
Yeah, was it fire rod threat or was it NMG threat? I was distracted for a second.
Kind of did both. I think did some fire rods. I think he used the fire rod to break the ice, but definitely got it cold stare stuck in the corner with the sword.
Okay. Yeah, but I can tell, and looking forward, Yok can play the NMG strat, and it's always it's the most satisfying and beautiful strat in this game, I guess. So where you put him in the corner and then do your sword speedy shenanigans, so nice to watch.
Yeah, that's what Jamo did.
Yeah, okay, that is the NMG strat there.
Yeah, because I don't think they had much for magic, because that was all for breaking off that ice. But yeah, very clean cold stare there. That's very good to just keep it trapped in the corner, because you definitely don't want that that boss to get out of, run around the room, and that can get really messy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good moth fight on Yok's end. Always good to have that tempered sword. It's so much easier.
Oh, and is this Yok watching into mire, looking into mire? No, this is okay, finishing desert.
I think Jambo's just doing a crystal cleanup at this point. He's just going one level after another here. So let's see how many crystals he's got. One. Look at his tracker here.
This is already the last one here.
Man, pretty. We had 7 crystals already. That's quick there.
This is kind of a jazz seat, right?
Yeah.
So when will Jamo be through? 115, most likely, depending on where keys are situated.
Yeah, because I mean, logically, you were supposed to double dip pod, but like getting flippers and then doing the dark maze without lamp and just single dip that place.
Yeah, who was this logic guy again?
Runners don't care about that. If they can break it, they'll break it.
Yeah, wait. They care about it, but in another manner, right? So this is why Jamo went to Eastern, because he was aware of the logic, and same counts for Yok here, but did it later.
Yeah, they're just more aware of how limited that fire rod has to be.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think this is one of the beautiful things of this game, that you can play around the logic and do so much stuff. Oh, wait. Now I know why Jamo never touched the mountain. Flute was behind the flippers. Yes, of course. There was no way to have to be something there, right? Oh, and it's an easy and early key here in Meyer.
Yeah, no, you're right. Mountain is the flippers lock both ways into the mountain, because flippers lock both the lamp and the flute. So yeah, you're right. So that was all the mountain access was locked behind flippers, as you said.
Yeah, this seed was narrowed down so much by pretty much everything.
So I think they might have realized that they were probably getting close to being funneled into a pendant Eastern. Nice vitreous fight there, and taking advantage of that. I think the little poison stuff there takes priority over the getting hit by vitreous itself. So let's exploit that and take only 1 heart of damage per hit. Okay, so that is 7 crystals for Jamo, on the way to GT already at 102.40. They'll be starting their way to GT. So big key. Got, you think that's going to be today? Guess it's in chat 1 through 22. Gosh, that's interesting. I don't think Jamo touched Paradox Cave at all. That is not often you see that. I mean, this run kind of starts looking like equipment-wise, it's more of a spoiler log type of run. Now, you're probably not going to get armor. You probably will get tempered sword and just whatever other essentials you need, and get enough hearts for safety. I think Jamo has it looks like 9 hearts, which is great because you can absorb any one hit from on the Ganon fight. Well, it kind of got French vanilla armor upgrade, so that's always nice for some extra cushion. Oh, okay, there is the big key. Oh, that's in the Hope Room. So that is check. I think that's check 6.
Yeah, 6, I suppose. So, any winners here? Nope. It was close. Dick Slash and Indifference Ninja, GG's to you. And the mail upgrade is quite nice for Jamo, so he was on green mail and, yeah, let's say only 10 hearts. If you not pay too much attention on Ganon, you could die there, even if you're an experienced runner.
Yeah, because I think everything, the first 2 phases, I think it's 4 hearts. If you touch Ganon, it's 8, with no armor. Now it's only, well, it's 3 and 6 right now. Still has, I'm trying to see if he's got any, safeties left here. But they do have the cape, so they can just, stay against the wall to stall out flying bats and stuff.
Almost got his 0 cycle here, but yeah, not too much of a deal. Oh, look at where York is. This could be next destination. Could be Catfish finally.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much over here except for that. They've already done Graveyard Ledge, so yeah, this looks to be Catfish, so that'll get their Samaria.
Wanna know what? Jamo had this play, even if he was not aware about the mountain not in logic. I guess it was a nice play. Oh, out of magic, that is bad. And he has only 1 potion left. It was like, yeah, let's look for the fire rod. I know where it is. And yeah, if it occurs, it's nice. And I can look for the Zomaria afterwards. And if the Zomaria occurs meanwhile, yeah, I don't have to look for it anymore, right? So absolute superior game perspective from Jamo here.
Yeah, because he didn't touch really much on the mountain. He only did the front and Hera. So got a bow, got the sword. Never touch East Death Mountain. So just to have someone not do Paradox Cave is actually kind of rare. Just because of the density in that place.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be that York go-moded Swamp, maybe? Oh, right, it was in Big Chest, right? And,
the lamp was in Big Chest of Swamp.
Yeah, and Bicky was in back of Swamp, so lamp even behind the hookshot. Oh boy, what a logic.
Yeah, so it's behind the bow, so you have to get your bow to get the hook shot, and then yeah, fire rod. Oh gosh, fire. Trying to figure this one out. The fire rod into swamp. Yeah, because Argus had the big key. Oh, this chain is kind of all over the place here.
Yeah, but it's a random skill as well. Happens often to me that I get an item and immediately forget where it was. Yeah, and then a quarter hour later or whatever, I think, oh, where was it? Is that in logic? Is this relevant? Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I mean, there's so much goes on so quickly. It's trying to figure out where everything is. Ooh, nice some Mario strats here.
yeah, absolutely nice. Love to see it.
All right, so silvers. Let's see. I'm probably gonna guess probably in either TR or even pedestal at this point. Just put it as far away as possible. No, it's in Meyer. Okay. We didn't check the whole thing there. That could easily have been something like cutscene chest. We don't know.
Absolutely no reason to full Mario here.
Yeah, I mean, getting silvers, doing that takes long enough to get that, and
Ooh, Jamo down to 3 hearts here, and has no goo left. Let's see.
That's fine. He can still take a hit by the bats.
Yeah.
But they only do 2. So.
And let's face it, even if he dies here or falls down, it would not change anything here. Yeah, that's it. It's not Jamo who dies, it's Ganon once again, as it is intended here. Yeah, and this is Jamo about to proceed in the next round of 16, facing GFE there. GG's and congratulations, Mr. Jamo.
GG, Jamo, man, that was pretty much a quick seed right there. Just rushed through it. Look at 111.41. Oh man.
Yeah, of course, if the logic puts out pretty much everything you can play. Yeah. It would be another thing if Jamo never had been to Catfish, then everything would have been open to get the Zamaria here.
Yeah, it's when he got that, when he got Samaria, then it's like, okay, Fire Rod's at the very front of this item chain, so that really limits where I have to look.
Yeah. And did you remember how long it took to get it? That we have such a limitation here? And the runners pretty much most likely immediately got it. Maybe that's even the reason. Oh no, Jamo didn't know this then when he went to Zarshala. So this was just a safety play, I suppose. Yeah, while we are waiting for the runners here for a brief interview, let's look what's happening on Randoland today. So right now, Gamma is playing against Seafate in the round of 16, I suppose. And today at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Ravis versus Hitman is coming up. So if you want to have more rando, there you have. Okay, no invitations. The runners will get it soon. So runners, if you're listening, tell me if you not got an invite now. Ah, no, they got the invite. Yeah, and there he is, Jamo, GG.
Yo, GG. Pretty hilarious logic.
Nice, pretty nice kind of jet seed for you right there. I think once you figured out the logic of the item logic here.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a jet seed if you do it in the right order. That was like insane 50-50 there. If I get the fire rod before the cane, then I'm going to go full clear mountain and probably last locate catfish. And instead, I just like skipped the entire game.
Yeah, this is pretty much what happened to Yok. One question, Jamo. After you got your stuff, your lamp out of Swamp, did you immediately realize how limited the location for the firewood was?
Yeah, it was. I was thinking for a little bit. It took me. I got really confused for a second because I was like, the flippers were lamp locked, and then I remembered this is VT, and I was like, oh my god, my fire rod is like exactly in only a few spots, is what I realized. So yeah, I still ended up going to desert and doing flute lock checks, which technically I shouldn't have done. But the Meyer medallion info is useful anyway, so I think that was okay. But yeah, then after that, I was just going straight for stuff that was not myths locked and not flute locked and not flippers locked. And yeah, getting that cane first was like so nice. It's like, oh my god, that cane doesn't open anything, so that's actually amazing for me. And when I was getting down to that eastern big chest only, that was like the hard last locate, logical. And I was like, oh shit, did I mess up? But no, it was actually there. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, and there Yok joined as well. GG Yok. Unfortunately, you are out now. But your take on the seed here and especially on the logic chain?
Yeah, GG's. I don't know what the hell was in logic and whatnot. I still don't know where the lamp was.
So yeah, if you didn't get the lamp, then you might
you
might be less confusing or more confusing. The lamp is in Swamp Big Chest. So as soon as I got that lamp, that means everything is fire rod locked. Like the flippers, the mitts, the flute is all fire rod locked. So then I'm like only looking for the fire rod, and luckily I did catfish before last locating Eastern. So then I get my cane, and then I just know my fire rod go mode is in Eastern, and I skip the entire mountain and like go mode all my dungeons.
Oh, wanna know what? Excalibur, we absolutely did not realize that Yok didn't know about this logic chain because he never had checked the lamp. Oh boy!
I guess if you do all the other stuff and you don't find the lamp, then you still. Well, you know it's either your lamp or your. Yeah, I guess you might just think it's the lamp in Eastern or something and assume that you're.
It had to be in either in Maya or in Swamp at that point, like. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess this was the most LSS play ever without an item on it.
Yeah, it was like extremely good info. So I felt bad about doing the left side when I had the whole mountain, but then once I got that lamp, I was like, that info probably actually made it worth it.
Yeah, because you got the big key off of Argus, and you realized there were 3 items still in the swamp. I was like, yeah, you're definitely going back in. And then when we saw the lamp, and we were trying to figure out like, what is this logic chain here? So because it looked like you got early Dark World access, you actually had to dip Eastern early to get Fire Rod, so that you don't triple dip Pod, logically. So you go to Pod, get Hook Shot, and Flippers. And then you would take that to Swamp to get your lamp, and then take it back to Pod to get mitts. And it's like, wow, this chain is getting a little bit off there. And I think Flippers also locked Flute. So that Flippers locked your entire Mire access. It locked your Mountain access. So both items for Mountain was Flippers.
Exactly. Yeah. Like the entire game was out of logic.
Because I saw, like, I think Jamo, you never even stepped into like East Death Mountain, like Paradox. That's like not very common because
yes, I never did Paradox, Hookshot Cave, anything because I was just beating Crystal Dungeons, and then all of a sudden I was like in 2-item go mode, and one of those items locks the entire mountain, so there's no point in going there.
That makes complete sense. When I did not find the red cane in ice, I was like, okay, I'm done for. That's it. It's probably gonna end soon. I would have played Arga next. After Catfish.
Yeah, but without a lamp, you would?
I would have, like, the lamp had to be somewhere, I guess.
As an out, right? Yeah, okay.
Wait, did you have the fire rod at the end?
Yeah, I got the fire rod before Red Cane.
Oh, you did have it, okay. You were go mode, okay. Yeah, I know. That's such a crazy 50-50. Because if I get that fire rod first, then I'm just like leaving and doing full clear mountain and actually clearing out my dungeons and stuff. So that's such a bad 50-50. I was so happy to see that cane on Catfish. That doesn't
Yeah.
lock anything, doesn't put anything in logic.
Yeah, at least you know that TR is completely gone. Like, even if you did find Fire Rod first, you know, if, Kane's Gobo, you know TR is never being touched.
Yeah, so I knew pendants were dead as well. Like Ped was never happening because Cane and Fire Rod locked Ped. Okay, but anyway, I have another race in like 8 minutes, so I'm gonna get out of here. But yeah, GG's Yok. Like you're a very strong player. Like I didn't really know you, but I saw your escape times were very good. So I think this one was definitely a tough matchup for first round.
Yok, are you pleased with your result here?
Yeah, I think it's fine. Like I'm already exhausted. Like it's okay that I'm out. It's a
Okay.
rough tournament.
Yeah, look at the players in round of 32 and 16 here. So
I'm gonna watch from the sidelines. Like I'm gonna watch Jamo get the trophy.
We'll see. It's casual boots, so it's always a coin flip. But anyway, I gotta go. GG's and thank you for the
GG's,
stream.
Jamo,
See ya.
and thanks for the entertainment here. Yok, same for you, of course. Do you want to have some last words here?
Yeah, actually, I want to point out that if you look at my Lan Molas fight in Desert, I hit the freaking worm in the head with my fire rod, and nothing happened. Did you see that?
Wanna know what? Yesterday I had a fight against Trinex. I put a hammer fight. I put 7 hammer hits in, and this ugly pesky head didn't die. I don't know what happens here. So
What?
this game is entirely broken now. Yeah, but this stuff happened.
Yeah, I have never seen that before. And I collected the small key in Skullwoods, the same thing. I stood on the small key and mirrored out, and I didn't get the small key.
Yeah,
I got
always
frame ruled so hard.
always wait for the noise, for the sound there.
Yeah.
These are mistakes that usually happen one time to you, and after that you just wait this 2 frames.
Taking extra, a little bit of time. It's like I don't want to. I've seen it happen. It happens because when you're in that kind of rush mode, it's like I gotta keep moving. I can't wait for this thing, and then and you miss the thing, and like it just happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yok said you're out, but yeah, that's the game. Yeah, and then
GG's. Have a nice one, guys.
GG. Same to you. Piscalibur, was a pleasure to commentate with you, gladly again. And yeah, if you want to close the stream, then feel free.
Yeah, good commenting with you too, Mahoney. Okay, so GG's to both our runners, Jamo and Yoke. Good 2 games here. This one's getting close. They just kind of got to almost like a jet seat, just whoever just got a little bit better execution there. So here we see Jamo advancing to the round of 16. Should have a great match in those next races. So on the schedule, we got on SpeedGaming, so SpeedGaming 3 at 7 p.m. Eastern, Ravers versus Hitman 1382, Game 2 is on SpeedGaming 3, so if you're around, you can join in for watch another great race on hand at round 16. Again, thanks to the SG4 community, admins, mods, and to co-commentator Mahoney. I am Excalibur, and we'll see you guys in the next race.
Goodbye.